So that's pretty much all I did today. So it's like, all right, I'll skip. Also, I took it like a 2 hour nap. So hopefully. Alright, I pulled up the stream. Are you ready?
Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment. But if I want her to remain alive, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me. Can I put my International Photography Award in here? Maybe we get Owen to take me seriously. When that slogan feels like a personal attack. Ugh, the Caledon rebrand is beginning.
Ugh, STEM classes.
Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning. Good morning.
Max, perfect timing. We need to debrief. What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
What's your deal? Why are we chasing the same story?
Abraxas is good at keeping secrets. I don't know if any of those secrets are dangerous, but I want to find out.
Are we teaming
My
up with
turn.
Loretta?
How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
Are you just trying to get my guard down so you can ask more questions?
Only like 30%. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
Dude, we are teaming up with her.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them. If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad, fast.
Are we trying to find some like secret code or something? Like pull the book and then it opens the bookshelf. One of those.
Venadors, Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Ven thing. Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising.
It's the Mr. Wade joke.
I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid. Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments? I always make conversation, bad rock puns when I see Gretchen. She just has sentimental value. Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
She saw something. She saw something she wasn't supposed to see.
Look for Gretchen Kostov.
The founder of the newspaper? There's gonna be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her. A few reviews of her films, and... Huh.
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
Dang, bro, they're making me read. She's kind of a baddie, though.
Can you try Bonfire?
A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Were you there?
Look at the date.
I haven't typed anything
That's
yet.
this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire? Ugh,
They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
You're all amateurs. Yeah, so it's probably some Abraxas party gone out of control. That's what it looks like.
What do we know?
Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
The time to talk to Vin. Okay.
I can't believe Vin saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name. Vin's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days. I'm guessing the university wouldn't pay for a new nameplate, so he made one himself. Classic Vin. I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him.
There's Vin on
really
this Vin.
Built a career for himself as Caledon's president with. What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help, the board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK. I know he's a dick, but he's an ambitious leader, and he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
I saw the stay of demolition. According to the
okay.
court, the house is staying right there.
And yet, come down it must. Either now, due to a miscommunication with the demolition company, or later, due to an expensive legal battle.
I don't understand. You were the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you going to take my word for it? Or are you going to keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
If someone wanted to learn more about Abraxas, who should they talk to?
Oh, God. Are you part of Loretta's weird crusade?
I don't mean
Loretta's
Abraxas
part of my
any
crusade.
harm, but I have questions.
I don't mean Abraxas harm.
And I know better than to ask you.
Listen. Don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but it wasn't always that way. All I'm saying.
If you're working today, does that mean Owen is too?
Locked in there all morning. And no, you can't talk to him. I can't even get in there, and I've got 10 urgent messages for him.
I can see you're swamped. I'll leave you to it.
Stay out of trouble, please.
There's been
I don't like putting Van in an awkward position, but it's not like I have a lot of options.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
Bro, I feel like we already looked on everything.
third week of September. That's this week. A harvest festival? Perfect place to light a bonfire. Okay, try Maybon.
oh, here we go. A masked Maybon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight. This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere. Talk to anyone. Max?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Yeah, bro, we've been here
Hold
for like
on.
5 minutes.
Think about
And we
this.
already found more than her.
I'll postpart one of my podcasts tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a time
I
traveler.
told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
Bro, I'm not trusting Loretta. I'm pretty sure
I'm telling you.
she like screwed us last game.
Right now. If you're gonna blow this story wide open, you need solid proof.
That's what I'm saying. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment.
No, she's not
Says I'm
trustworthy.
crazy.
She would throw me under the bridge in a
This is my last
second.
chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party.
And we can use each other, but just
Abraxas
not.
has ways of getting
We
around
can't
the
like give her
authorities, so I don't
anything
know how much good
that she could hold on us.
I
You
know
know.
all answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth,
Bro.
not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
So she's gone.
I could rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
No, I don't care. She goes to the party and gets hurt. Dude, watch like she dies now because we don't rewind and like erase that from her memory. But like, that's what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Bear the buffering. No.
Gotta try to stop this
I know.
one party before it gets out of hand.
Welcome back. Bro. It's not my fault, bro. The funny thing is, I pay for like the expensive version of internet too, and it still doesn't work. I really don't think Starlink is for streaming. I think that's for like some internet if you live in the middle of nowhere.
Vin used to be president of Abraxas. Maybe I can convince him to cancel the Maybon party.
Bro, we just talked to Vin. He doesn't want to talk to us. Dude, my thing is with rewinding and Loretta doesn't go. One, she might go anyways. Can you just take Starlink with you? I don't know, bro. I have no idea how that works. But I thought that was more like you can get internet anywhere, but I don't think it's meant for like high-speed gaming and streaming internet. But my thing is like, think of Walking Dead season 4 when you can choose whether or not to bring Clementine along to Crawford. I think it was called Crawford, right? Like, the one in season 4. It was like a base, or it was like a school, sort of. Anyways. But, like, it's just more fun to bring Clementine, you know, because it's just, like, more people to interact with. And Clementine ends up voting, remember? Yeah, season 1, episode 4. I thought it was called Crawford.
Stop this Mabon party before it gets out of hand.
But, like, just from a gameplay point of view, it's just more fun to bring Clementine along. You know? Because there's, like, more people and you can talk to her. So, kind of the same thing with Loretta. Like, I don't know, if she shows up, it's just, like, more people to interact with. Hopefully she doesn't get hurt.
Sorry, me again. Vin, you have to cancel the Mabon party.
You did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that
Going with
file
Ben.
from the archive by end of day.
Lol.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge.
Well, I'm, like, getting him
I
to
should
fight
rewind
Owen.
and convince Vin to leave when Owen does. Vin and I are friends, but he won't just let me stroll into his boss's office.
What am I supposed to do?
What has Owen been up to? And how am I going to find out with Vin in the way?
Hey, Loretta, you wanna annoy Vin?
Loretta and I might cover more ground together, but is it worth the risk?
I don't know, it's more fun to, like, be working with someone. Realistically, should we be working with Loretta? No. Because she's not trustworthy. But I don't know, 2 people can get more work done than 1. And it's just more fun, right? Like, what, do you want to be Lee and season 1, episode 5 and just go by yourself to get Clementine and no one goes with you? Just kind of lame. Also, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Lee. Lee, get back here. Well, can you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Stop right there. I mean it. It's me, Ma. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. But it's just like, we can't just talk to him now.
Sorry. You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast.
Yo, we're throwing Loretta under the bus? Dang.
But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry. Still. Thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you. Immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
That should buy me enough time to search the Offit. Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of.
Yo, lock the door. Okay, bro, we get it, Michael. We get it. You love Vin.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can.
It's true, Moses might be having fun because he's like a STEM guy with his sciencey stuff.
Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong.
He has a point, Max. Owen's making a lot of good points, to be honest.
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
The only thing is, dude, I feel like that type of life would be so miserable. Just being like the extremely busy person that just cares about their job and that's all they care about. But all these gender studies kids. Who's this? From New England Rec Kings. Subject the fuck?
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
From Vin to Owen. Sir, the new AI chat program is ready for your review. Dude, I hate that when you like call something like some company because you have to, and then it's just not even a real person, it's just some bot. And you're like, talk to person. I understand you want to talk to a person. However, I need more information from you first. We're attempting to address the unlikable and unrelatable accusations. Right, in a few words, like refill prescription or something. Also, I've just been off my meds. Called them twice, and both times they're like, all right, yep, we're sending them. And I'm like, okay, I'll see them soon. And then I just get an email saying, yeah, it didn't go through. Like, it doesn't even like tell me why. It's just like, yeah, there's been a delay. And I've already done it twice. So at this point, it's just like, what? I'm just gonna call every single day, and they're gonna keep saying everything's good. But I don't even like want them. You know, it's like, what? I'm just fucking paying thousands and thousands of dollars every year for meds that don't do shit. So I don't know. Maybe it's for the best that they just keep getting delayed. An unexpected error has occurred. The best is when it's an unexpected error in your computer and you just get like a sad face. Have you ever had that? Just like a sad face comes up on your laptop. Like, thanks, that makes me feel better that you programmed the frowny face.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
It's weird. You gotta read from bottom to top. I think the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly that she doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying. Or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She's clearly the real talent in the family. Dude, what? Yasmin's just like, hey, what happened? We might get sued. And Owen's like, yeah, well, your daughter doesn't love you. Dude, what the fuck? And then Yasmin's just all business. Are you okay? We'll discuss your prior message after the call with the board. Dude, I just hate, like, corporate America speak. I mean, I guess that's how you professionally deal with that. But, yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm pretty convinced that, like, the winning play is to keep your head low and just do an okay, like, just get your job done, but don't go above and beyond, and kind of try to maximize your work-life balance, like what I'm doing now, and just try to really find what you like doing outside of work. Because now sometimes I look back and I'm just like, bro, why did I put up with all that bullshit for years? I guess I'm making good money now, so maybe it's okay. Maybe it was worth it.
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
I can ask it questions. Tell Max Caulfield she's a great teacher. Secrets of the Abraxas Society. I just feel like this AI isn't gonna know the secrets of Abraxas Society. Tell Max Caulfield she's a great teacher. Kind of want to go with what's on Owen's schedule. I mean, maybe it'll just let us do all of them. Do it? Okay, dude. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. You're right.
Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
Dang, bro. Okay, just let's just do all of them. Dude, even the robot doesn't like Max Caulfield.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location, Central Quad. Hi, I'm... The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostov, originally known as the Caledon Women's...
Remember that time you were scared and you peed yourself?
In good academic standing.
Okay, let's not mess up the facts here. Nobody peed anyone's pants.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location, Central Quad.
That weird email to Yasmin. He was just here. That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something.
Wait.
Oh no.
Wait, so Safi emailed Safi's own mom? Like, what the fuck? Safi emailed her own mom? Like, yo, fuck you. Wait, so that was Safi. I mean, that would explain why she broke into her Owen's own thing. Dude, Owen's in a basement somewhere. Bro, Safi has Owen in like the Mad Eye Moody treatment. Dude, Safi killed Owen. Wait, does that mean Safi's trying to get me fired? But some of those emails had to be just from Owen. Right? Like, why would Safi care about the demolition stuff? It's gone for a sec. I'm back. Yeah, now some of those emails were definitely from Owen. But I guess Safi was here for some part. Dude, I wish they didn't like tell you that though. Like, I wish you just had to figure that out. And the game didn't like treat you like a baby. I mean, it would explain breaking into his own desk. What is this? On the stream? I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you for the lag. You're sending these emojis that take up a lot of RAM. Yeah, let's go with that. You're making the stream buffer from all the emojis.
Max? Are you, like, in there?
Uh-oh.
I need to get Vin away
Owen just
from
said
the
you've
door.
been trying to break into his office? I told him he's crazy.
Owen just said you've been trying to break into his office. It's not me, bro. It's Safi. I think Owen's blaming me for stuff that Safi's doing. Or is that really Safi still? I wonder if it's like timer based.
No Vin, no problem. Like I was never even here. You want to play cat and mouse, Safi? Let's play.
So it is Safi. Bro, I thought Safi and I were like cooler. No.
Safi could be anywhere by now. Knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
Bro, Safi can't beat Max, bro. You can't beat time travel. I mean, we don't know who Safi is, but you can't beat time travel.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas's future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey. I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole a negative space thing.
Why do I suspect
Safi's
you're
confirmed.
not looking to talk photography?
Retard. You mean Max's?
Needed to get out of there.
Also, I don't even see that in the
you
chat.
okay?
I think they removed it.
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck. Up to my ass in angry emails. And now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
Yeah, you're the confirmed retard.
He asked
Even
me to
though
borrow
those messages, I see them and they disappear.
And now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
Does it have to do with the Maybon party by any chance?
Maybon? What is that?
Reggie, I know the party was officially canceled. It would be a very bad idea.
Happy sunshine, Tard.
I always appreciate your advice, Max.
Also, that didn't go through either. Like, I saw it, and now I don't see it in the chat. The sunshine, Tard.
I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know. What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie,
Bro, this guy's on
I know there's
drugs.
a lot going on. Just be careful.
Reggie Amber is on drugs.
See you around, Max.
He's like Nathan Prescott.
That was definitely Reggie. But what
Also,
about
is
the
he really
rest
just
of the
running
party?
away? Dude, what?
When Safi was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi.
Reggie really just
I need
ran
to check
away.
out each one I find. Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet. Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Well, unless you want to...
Oh, so Reggie's gone. Dude, this guy again.
The man has absolutely no hold on this guy. Unsurprisingly,
Yeah, I'm very busy staring.
Owen is being a cairn Karen. The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now. I can always tell how I'm feeling by what I see in this sculpture. Today it looks like a dragon.
Wow. Nice pick of the gnome.
Still no sign of Safi. Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be? Not a folder to be seen. Good.
My dumb, didn't Owen have a folder right next to him?
Yasmin must have commissioned this sculpture after Safi died.
Dude, Safi's doing a pretty good Owen impression. Because, like, he can't... Because originally, right, I guess if the first one was Safi, she came out of Owen's room, and then was like, I'm busy, I can't talk to you, or whatever. I don't know what Safi's up to, bro. Bro. Oh, never mind. I thought this was a different janitor for a second. And I'm just like...
Only one of them is Safi.
I thought this was a different janitor. And I'm just like, bro, do all the janitors just dance here?
Safi knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them.
So everyone has the same folder, we're saying.
Safi knows all the English teachers.
Safi's locked in, yeah, with her role playing.
Maybe she'd choose one of them.
I feel like she'd be solo though. Like you don't really jump in the conversation to give yourself a chance to screw up.
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
Yo, what?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max. Okay, I'll book us the hotel room.
Try to
Dude.
get one on the top floor. We could get pretty loud.
Dude.
Sorry. Give us a minute.
Dude.
Sorry. Give us a minute.
I wanna rewind and hear that again. Alright, maybe
Sorry.
we can't.
Give us a minute.
Yeah, they're having a lesbian awakening. Well, they didn't say they were leaving their husband.
Whoever she is, Safi's definitely laughing at me right now.
It looks like the buffering's gone, hopefully. But yeah, they're having a lesbian awakening of some sort.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test-happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, you never responded to my text, for starters.
I didn't know it was you. I didn't have your number in this reality. I barely even believed it was you when you showed up in person.
Excuses.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh. Damn. I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
Still no sign of Sophie. Sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait. Not today, though.
Briefly. Yeah, bro, is anyone straight in this game? They want us to think Vin is, because you had the option to romance him. But if you ask me, Vin's the least straight of all of them.
Sophie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me? Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Huh? Was Max like, wait, you're gonna apply for grad school? What makes you think you're ready for grad school?
Hey, Jeanette.
Do I still say these? I mean, oh, whoops.
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes. Actually, I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
Not everyone goes to grad school.
I'm sorry. I'm still new at teaching, and I'm not used to people caring about my opinion. But of course, I think you're good enough.
I should have said, oh, not everyone goes to grad school.
Statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Dude, I feel like Max, like...
It sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, I feel like Max is just out here giving everyone A's. You remember, like Owen said? Well, it's not for everyone, Jeanette. No, bro, Max is out here just giving everyone A's. Anyone can go to grad school.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
I'm not your mentor.
Start crying. Don't start crying. Is this what being a mentor feels like? I like it.
Dude, that was actually Sophie the whole time. That would be a great... Yeah, then she breaks character and reveals herself as Sophie. Dang, dude, that would mess with Max, because Max is all, like, happy.
Down with President Keller! Save the Abraxas house!
This guy doesn't seem like he'd mind pissing off
Down
the
with
president.
President Teller.
Maybe I
Save
can
the
use
Abraxas
that.
House. Down with President
I'll be back to
Teller.
him. Did I talk to everyone else?
Down with President Teller.
Of course
Save the
everyone
Abraxas
has the
House.
same folder. And only one of them
Down
is
with
Sophie.
President Teller. Save the Abraxas House. Down with President
Bruh, I feel like I talked to every person. Gnome Depot.
Welcome back to Academia Now. I'm honored to be joined by the new president of Caledon University, Dr. Owen Teller.
Thank you, and the honor is all mine.
President Teller, you've received a lot of attention since your appointment. Your predecessor, Yasmin Fayyad, leaves a substantial legacy, although her tenure ended abruptly. Do you plan to follow her path or forge your own?
First off, no one can doubt President Fayyad's commitment to excellence. Caledon was a sleepy New England backwater before her. Under her leadership, it became a world-class institution. But I took the reins during a time of great uncertainty, both for Caledon and for higher education in general. New challenges require broad visions and new strategies.
You're referring to your Caledon 2.0 plans, I take it?
I feel like it's just like standard PR talk. I feel like I'm not gonna get anything interesting from that.
Sorry. Give us a minute.
What if that's Safi? Dude, Safi. What if one of them is Safi and Safi just got one of them into this lesbian relationship?
Whoever she is, Sophie's definitely laughing at me right now.
What if it's the janitor? Safi's just dancing as the janitor.
Save the Abraxas House.
Dude, I don't even know. Do you want to bet on who it is?
Down with President Teller. Save the Abraxas House. Down with President Teller. Save the Abraxas House.
I mean, it's not going to be Owen, right?
Down with
I feel like
President
Safi's
Teller.
not...
Save the
saying
Abraxas
Safi's that
House.
tree. Like, Safi's not dumb enough to
Down with President Teller. Save
see
the
Reggie
Abraxas
walk
House.
away and then, what, just stay there? I feel like it's not Owen, right?
Save the Abraxas House.
Dude, there's no way it's
Almost
Jeanette.
Sophie.
If it's Jeanette, that's wild.
Keep looking.
But, like, it would be a good test, though. I mean, I don't think it is Jeanette, but I'm just saying it would be a good test if... Because Max can basically read minds, or at least that's what it looks like to, like, a normal person. You know? You do think it's Jeanette? Getting Max hopes up? That'd be mean, though. Is Safi that mean? I'm just saying, from a normal person's point of view, it kind of seems like Max can read minds. So if Safi wanted to test Max, she could have thought, like, hey, I'm going to talk to Max about getting into grad school. And then just by thinking that,
Of course everyone
then, like,
has
next thing
the
you know,
same
Max is talking to
folder.
you about grad
And
school.
only one of them
Right.
is Sophie.
President Teller. Save the Abraxas House.
How does it feel to be let down, Max? Honestly, bro, it's probably someone we didn't even talk to. Like, it's probably just this girl on the bench or something. Because out of the ones that we talked to, I can't really... I don't think it's Owen or Jeanette.
Down with President Teller. Save the Abraxas House. Down with President Teller. Save the Abraxas
I mean, maybe it's Owen. I just don't get why Safi would just, like, stay there.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I can do something about that.
Protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house! Down with President...
Are you gonna go talk to Owen, bro?
Is Abraxas scheduling any sort of formal protest this weekend?
Nah, we'll be too busy sleeping it off.
Sleeping what off?
You know, it.
Good talk.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas
Is Abraxas...
Down with President Teller!
Reggie is working really hard to advocate for Abraxas. I don't think this will help.
Gotta mix direct action with institutional pressure. Down with President Teller!
President...
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house! Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Bro, just take it and run.
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Don't yell.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Bro just hates Max. Try to appear human. Blend in with the humans.
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate
What a
arts.
shame.
What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
Exactly what a suit would say.
You know, every millionaire I've ever met has a favorite artist that they love to name drop.
You've met many, have you? At your exhibitions and such? Because you rely on their patronage.
I did, before I came to Caledon, where I can build a career without catering to the richest common denominator. You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes.
Freaking white
there, I
people.
want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much
Good thing we
needed
were one of the
classrooms.
good ones.
I have nothing against a new science building, but
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors.
Who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here. I mean, he's not entirely wrong. Like, bro, Max is probably ruining Jeanette's future by being like, yeah, Jeanette, you should do a master's in taking pictures. You know, yeah, you should do a master's and pay this college probably like $50,000 so that you can take some pictures and say you have a master's in taking pictures. And then you can make an Instagram page with all your pictures.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it might be one of those where it's like pretty far left, so if you're poor, you get him for free. Maybe.
Sorry. Give us a minute.
You should make an Instagram page for your pictures. I told you, that'd be cool, bro. Because you take so many good pictures, you know, and then you'd have like a way to document them and stuff. And you could like you could like dump, you know, 20 pictures from Rocky Mountains, and you title that post like, you know, Rocky Mountains trip, April 2024 or whatever. And kind of like break it out by that. I mean, or you could just like, just send them all. But I'm just saying, you know, it could be cool to like organize them kind of by like the different parks or whatever. Masters in photography. I just feel like photography is one of those things where it's like, bro, just make it a hobby and just slowly get better at it as a hobby. And then, you know, if you have a couple gigs here and there, you take some photos for like a wedding. I just feel like it's more of a, you do it on the side kind of for fun. And if it like makes you a little bit of money, then that's just a nice little bonus, you know? Hard to, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. It's like, how do you make a career out of that? Especially nowadays, too, maybe not as much with photography, but like in art, you know, like you can just have AI make, like why would someone pay Michael to make a drawing when they can just have AI make a drawing in Michael's style and have it for free and have it in like 5 seconds? And it looks pretty good already, and it's only going to get better.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Sure, presentation. I think this is all code. I'm not buying it, bro. They were like, I can't believe, you know, I'm doing this behind my husband's back. And the other one was like, yeah, my husband's open-minded to it, but he was upset when I told him he couldn't watch. Like, bro, this ain't no presentation.
Please tell me Safi isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
Also, I like how we just pick up the folders, no one even stops us. I feel like it's one of these guys. All right, my money's saying she's her mom.
Safi is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet she'd love a chance to mess with her mom.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
You'll say Vin. Vinny. Yeah, well, Vin was going back to the Owens office, right? So it could be Vin. Unless he had time to like finish that and come out here.
complaining about the new boss to the old boss.
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership.
I don't really think it's either of
There's
them.
no one more deserving.
It doesn't
Owen
sound like
has a lot
either,
of
though.
big plans for
But
the
maybe
school.
Safi got really good at her power.
Handling it.
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
Dude, these new games are just like so dialogue heavy. And I feel like there's like no action. Or very little action. Maybe we're still like early in the game. But I feel like the OG life has changed. Like there's just like so much crazy shit. And like even like the early episodes.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you
Bro,
take his
Vin sounds
photos
so
before
gay.
you take mine,
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table. Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
While we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
Bro, they deleted that message. I read it, but I don't see it in the chat now.
Meet the turtle for part 2. XOXO.
Yeah, see, it wasn't any of them.
Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
Bro, she literally can't be a step ahead of you. Max could rewind using the photo power right now and like stop Safi when we saw her as Owen. Nothing is stopping her from doing that.
But lately it's been getting worse.
I have done nothing bad in my
So
entire
I
life.
came to Max for help. And she told me, I guess you know, that I died. That my memories of what happened to us after high school didn't happen. At least, not to her. Basically, I shouldn't be here. By the way, you're doing pretty well with this whole talking to a dead girl thing.
Well, if you're friends with Max long enough, you get used to it. But I have many, many, many questions.
Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're close to...
Daddy met his therapist.
At this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
What's weird is, like, not only is Chloe from this timeline, but so is a Joyce that knows that Chloe's alive. So it's kind of like the whole timeline shifted, right? It's not like Chloe was just thrown in here because Joyce also knows that Chloe's alive. I think it's like when Max joined the timelines or whatever in Double Exposure, she made more changes that she didn't realize she made. But maybe we already knew that, right? But I'm just saying, it wasn't like Chloe was just thrown in here. It's like the whole timeline kind of shifted to one where she was alive. Why is mom listed? That sounds like something Chloe would do.
This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up at his office and monologued about alternate realities. Did he paint this himself? Why'd he stop?
It's weird that we can play as both
Pepe Sylvia with this investigation.
Max and Chloe.
Those guys at the bar are planning their protest for tomorrow? I don't like that timing at all.
Agreed. And the form is password protected. If someone was able to obtain it...
I'm on it.
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well. Is that the dude from the bar last night?
Lucas. Fucking Lucas.
That's where I found Max last night. The place would be rubble if she hadn't been there.
And Max thinks the house is where the fire started. I don't know why it's important, only that it is.
Whoa. What happened here?
Max took that photo before she jumped back here. But I swear the fire was in a slightly different place when she showed it to me yesterday.
So, Max's presence has changed something. But the fire is still on its way.
Man, I haven't exposed anyone in forever. I'm so sick of not exposing dudes. That's how you know it's going to be a dude, right? Because in all the games you expose, you expose dudes. Oops, sorry, you pressed that one.
I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Safi was my best friend. I hate to put her up here, but she's been acting pretty erratic lately.
White dudes, yeah, dude, they're the worst. How is Owen not up there?
Many
On the
posts.
suspects list.
I've got to take this guy outside some night and ask him questions. Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with expertise. Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now. All the more reason to get her something. Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high. A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do? A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything. Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy. Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Ruby's revenge. Uranus's long-lost cousin, trophy earned. Nice.
Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement.
Your turn.
Anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more. You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it. I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Okada?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and
that's
she used
cool.
powers to get revenge.
Yeah, I've never used a 3D printer.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago... I don't think it was a vision. I think some part of me really went somewhere.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Looking in a mirror. That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? What's happening right now?
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town.
Dude, that was 10 years ago? Dang.
She let you die, averted the storm, and saved Arcadia Bay.
But I'm here.
Don't put it like that. She let you die.
Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox.
A paradox.
Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely
This is
different
like
reality.
some Back to the Future shit with him explaining.
Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could... Oh no.
Dude, what the? Great Scott.
Chloe, can you hear me?
I don't know what's happening, bro. That would mean that even us just talking about it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, stay calm and tell me what you see.
Dude, that was fucking scary.
The same path. It ends in this outcrop.
Time is it, dude? I think it's bedtime. Why is this happening? They were talking about the paradox, which I don't know. It made Chloe overheat or something. That was scary, whatever it was. Yeah, it's like bad timing because I feel like it just started to get, we got to like an interesting part. But yeah, I think I gotta stop there. It's already past my bedtime. But dang. Yeah, I hope we get more to like this stuff, like the crazy time travel shit. Because up to this point, it's been like very like just dialogue heavy and like, just talking to a bunch of people trying to uncover the Chamber of Secrets. But it's like, it's like these games, they thrive in two things. One, just the vibe. Vibey scenes. Like on the train and before the storm. And, I don't know, like the pool in the OG game. It's like you need vibey stuff and you need like the crazy time travel shit. But the whole like exposing Abraxas or exposing Owen or whatever, that's just secondary. That's like stuff that sort of has to happen to move the plot along, but if it's too focused on that, it's just whatever. I don't have a problem with it as long as it's long enough and they do, yeah. Well, that's how I feel. I don't mind it. I don't mind it either, and it's fine. But that was like the majority of Double Exposure, I feel like. I feel like I do remember caring about everything in the original, though. Right. I mean, it's hard to compare it to the original, And obviously the original, it's like we were younger, it's like nostalgia and all that. But I agree, I'm like... Storm, the Rachel stuff, the Chloe relationship stuff, Jefferson stuff. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Pretty much everything in the original was like pretty freaking solid. And like every episode had like some big shit. Like even like episode 2, it's like Kate dies or she doesn't die, if you save her. But I don't feel like we've had... Yeah, we definitely haven't had, like, any big choices yet. Right? I mean, we've had, like, some minor choices that I feel like really do not matter. Like, do we keep Safi a secret or do we tell her mom? So far, that really has not mattered, you know? And that's, like, the most impactful one I can think of. But I think this one's ahead of Double Exposure so far. I would agree. Dude, I guess we're not doing episodes. I don't even remember, bro. Did Double Exposure have episodes? I thought it did. Right, Double Exposure I feel like had episodes, because I swear at the end of like episode either 2 or 3 was when it was that, oh shit, Max killed Safi. Remember? Yeah, it's... I don't know, I like that format of like the 5 episodes. I mean, I don't want the episodes to come out... I see it's buffering. I don't want the episodes to come out... Bro, just stop buffering. I don't want them to come out like months apart, you know? I want all the episodes to come out at the same time. Don't get me wrong. But I wish there were episodes, I think. Yeah, it's a little... It'd be Pog if all of a sudden we got end of episode 1. There's no way at this point, bro. There's no way. I mean, I'm with you. That'd be pretty Pog. Because, I mean, I think we're on the same page where it's like, hey, I don't mind all this other stuff, but I'm just afraid that all this other stuff means that it's going to be similar to Double Exposure, where it's like, that is 90% of the game, you know? Like, 90 to 95% of the game is what we've, you know, is just that. That's what I'm saying. I'm just afraid there isn't enough time left, basically. Right. I don't mind any of the stuff that we've done so far. And it's like, it's been enjoyable. There's only been a couple, you know, moments where it's just like, oh shit, right? It's like the fire at the beginning. There's a very brief moment when we're underground. Well, I'll get to that in a sec. But the fire in the beginning, when we're underground and we were about to get blown up. Maybe like Chloe with her like time jump thing, and then what we just happened where like they're talking about it and then Chloe like freezes up and it's like, oh shit. But all those were pretty short. So, I mean, I agree. I don't mind it. I'm just afraid that we're not gonna have enough time for like the oh shit parts. Right. There wasn't all that crazy stuff in Before the Storm, but Before the Storm had the opposite, because these games, right? These games, it's either, like I said, like the two key ingredient for Life is Strange is like the crazy time travel / plot twist, like the crazy time travel and the storm stuff, and the super vibey stuff. And I feel like Before the Storm like really nailed the super vibey stuff, right? Like, dude, the train at the beginning, Before the Storm was, you know, it's basically just like more slice of life and not like any of the superpower stuff. But I thought Before the Storm was like really good in terms of vibes, and like sort of vibes adjacent is like the romance. And I feel like Before the Storm had the most compelling... Dude, I feel like that was the most compelling, like, romance story in Life is Strange. Is that crazy? Is that a crazy take? But yeah, I thought Before the Storm was, like, compelling from the romance point, and also just, like, super, really good on the vibe side. I know, bro, she just, yeah, Not even like she just died, but like she was basically in the dark room. Right? Like basically like being tortured before she died. But yeah, I think we're in agreement. I think it's like this game has potential, and right now I think you're like, wait, what? I agree. I think we're a little bit ahead of Double Exposure. But Double Exposure had some good moments too. Like, wait, Max killed Safi? And then at the end, I thought the ending was decent too, with like the storm stuff. But it was only like 5% of the game. 5, maybe 10% of the game was like really, really good. Did have its moments, yeah. Well, the thing that so Double Exposure, it's like the highlights were kind of the middle of the game, where it's like, wait, Max killed Safi, and then like we're kind of chasing after Safi, that whole like couple scenes, right? And then I thought the ending was like pretty good too for Double Exposure, like with the whole storm thing, and we went back to like the OG game for a little bit. Life is Strange 2 have any? Well, the kid was basically Mewtwo, so whenever the kid like would use his powers, yeah, it was kind of crazy. But it wasn't like time travel plot twist, right? Like the time travel makes like Life is Strange so interesting to me. Yeah, True Colors, I mean, the vibes were good. Like, scenery-wise, the vibes were good. But before the storm, like, I just like the characters better, like Rachel and Chloe, and Before the Storm. The LARP was actually, the LARP was pretty good. But yeah, maybe it's like vibes, crazy time travel, and characters. The thing with Double Exposure is like most of the characters I wasn't crazy about. Right, it was really like only Max, and like Moses is cool, I guess. Safi's all right, but now that we're bringing back Chloe, that gives me more hope for this one. The thing with Double Exposure, though, it was like, I don't know, it was like cool, like seeing Max for the first time in like 10 years or whatever, and having that new setting. This game, the setting isn't really new, maybe we have like 1 or 2 new areas, but for the most part, it's like we're in a lot of the same places that we were in Double Exposure. Which isn't like a bad thing, but I'm just saying that's where like Double Exposure was a little fresher. Like, I don't know, it was like different. And now I feel like this is, we'll see. This might be like Double Exposure Part 2, but I'm hoping with the rewind powers back and with Chloe, and we're more willing to use our time travel. I'm hoping, you would think, because we're more willing to use our time travel, that the plot's gonna revolve around those crazy time travel twists more. What if we have to... I mean, I don't know about like physically driving back, but I know what you mean. I'm afraid that it's like they wouldn't do that, right? Where we have to like sacrifice Chloe again to stop the time loop. I feel like at this point, Chloe's gonna live. Alright, there's no way it leads us to like sacrificing Chloe again. Bro, isn't that Star Wars? They blow up the Death Star, and then they just blow up the Death Star again. They would never do the same thing twice. Wait, they blew up the Death Star like 3 times, bro. If we include the sequels, 3 different movies, we just blow up the Death Star. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there. Oh, just rebuild it. But yeah, I mean, I want to say I'm trying to stay optimistic, obviously, right? Because it's like if you're going with a positive attitude, you're gonna appreciate it more. If you're going with like a negative attitude, trying to critique everything, you're gonna find more stuff to critique. So oops, my controller died. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stay positive. I think right now it's probably slightly better. Did it pop up? Reconnect you. I think right now it's probably like slightly better than Double Exposure for me, but still below the OG game and Before the Storm. But I mean, but Double Exposure I have above Life is Strange 2 and True Colors. But yeah, art, I'm gonna stop there. I would say it has potential. Hopefully, we're still early. I'm like, part of me is like afraid because if we go to like scene selection, first one's in its own tier. The first one's definitely the best, but I really like Before the Storm as well. Especially like the first 2 episodes. The only thing that like hurts Before the Storm is I do think the 3rd episode was the weakest. And usually you want to like finish strong, right? But I feel like for me, the first 2 of Before the Storm were the stronger ones. Especially the second one with the play. I thought the play was really good. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that there's still a lot left. But then I look at like the scene selection, right? And I'm just like, dang, we've done a lot of scenes so far. See how there's like a bigger gap here before Reunion? I almost feel like this is kind of that was the end of episode 1 maybe. You know, so we have the story so far, and then we have like a bigger gap after that. And then at Reunion, it's like a bigger gap again. So I almost feel like, and that almost, I think that makes sense because the Fremont basement, that was like kind of a climactic point. So that could have been the end of episode 1. And then you meet Chloe right then as well, right? And then like the beginning of episode 2 is like Reunion with Chloe. So based on that, we're probably like halfway through episode 2, which I think sounds about right. So yeah, I mean, it's not as cool as like, oh, we're about to see, you know, end of episode 1 pop up, because then it would have been like, dude, that's sick. This game's gonna be long. Yeah, I would imagine they're probably doing 5. At least 4. Was Double Exposure 5? It was at least 4. That's a good question. But yeah, right now I think we're probably like halfway through episode 2. Roughly. But, I mean, that makes me feel a little bit better. Before the Storm was only 3, yeah. Well, it was 3, and then there was also, like, the DLC, which, with, Max and Chloe as a kid. I think that was part before the Storm. But that makes me feel a little bit better, because this one, like, only just started, too. So I feel like we're still, like, possibly in the first half of episode 2. Right, I was worried. I was kind of worried we'd already be done with like episode 2. You know, we're like towards the end of episode 2, but I think we still have at least half of episode 2 left if we're kind of breaking it out by that. But I mean, who knows? Who knows if how many they're doing or what? But you should get a ruler to measure. They have to be sure. Yeah, facts. Alright, I go to bed though. GG's, Bob. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Peace.